in Spring Hill, Tennessee, one of Nashville area's fastest growing communities. It's the 4th fastest in the entire state. I'm going to share with you the good, the bad, the ugly, so that you can decide if this is the right community for you. Some of the most exciting projects in the state are happening here in Spring Hill, so tune in till the end and we will share everything with you. Let's jump in. Before we totally jump in, I need to explain just a couple things about Spring Hill so that as we're sharing Spring Hill with you, you have a little bit of context. So number one, the area between Franklin, which is just north of Spring Hill, the area between that is called Thompson Station. Thompson Station is vastly residential. There's only like one little restaurant in the area. If you drive past it and blink, you'll totally miss it. Thompson Station feels a little bit like Leaper's Fort, but somewhat more affordable. So when we talk about Spring Hill, if you're interested in this area and you're also looking at a map and you see Thompson Station, just know that functionally, Thompson Station sort of lives like Spring Hill in terms of where you're getting your groceries and that kind of thing. Number two is that Spring Hill actually crosses both Williamson County and Maury counties. Why is this important? Because those are two different school systems, okay? On niche.com, they rate the Williamson County schools in the A's, all of them across the board, K through 12, which is awesome. However, in Maury County, the K through 12 public schools are rated B's and C's. So that may have something to do with the fact that as a median price for real estate in Spring Hill, you have the homes that are located in Williamson County at a median price of $545,000, whereas in Maury County, they're actually about $90,000 less. So those are just a little bit of nuances. Now let's jump in. You might be wondering, what is there to do? Well, quite a bit actually. If you're into history throughout Middle Tennessee, especially the Franklin area, Spring Hill, Williamson County, there's a ton of history for you to enjoy, and Spring Hill is no different. Behind me is Ripa Villa. This home was built Greek Revival style home in 1855. And this is actually the grounds where there was a battle in the Civil War in 1864. So just tons of history in this area. And this is a really cool place to check out. To the outdoors and you enjoy hiking, you'll definitely have to check out Stillhouse Hollows. Really cool little hiking area, and the coolest thing is that when it is hot outside, guess what? They have a waterfall and it is super refreshing, so you got to check that out. If you're into fitness, whether it's indoors, outdoors, whether you're looking for individual classes or group classes, there's several CrossFit gyms, there's Anytime Fitness, and what's really cool about Spring Hill is that it's one of the 5 areas in Williamson County that has a rec center. And if you're into golf, there is a 18-hole course right here in Spring Hill called Towhee, named after the local bird. And it was designed by none other than the legendary Arnold Palmer. They get a new ownership group in 2020 that renovated the whole thing and has a commitment to making it the best public course in Middle Tennessee. If you are into pickleball, and if you are watching this, like if you have a heartbeat, one of the most exciting projects in Middle Tennessee is coming to Spring Hill, or at least it's in the works. It's somewhat tentative, but there's enough going on that I think people can begin to celebrate a little bit, okay? So that is the United States Tennis Association. These guys host the US Open. That's amazing. They are looking at Spring Hill. They've got a piece of dirt identified, 200 acres, to build a regional tennis facility. Well, the cool thing is there's outdoor courts, indoor courts. Outdoors, there's at least a dozen pickleball courts. So this would be phenomenal economically for Spring Hill. They'd be able to host tournaments, and that is one of the most exciting things going on here in Spring Hill. And if that's not enough, remember that Spring Hill is just between downtown Franklin and downtown Columbia. If you've not seen our video on Franklin, go check it out. If you have, you know how much there is to do in Franklin throughout the entire year. There's like a festival or something exciting going on all the time, which is really cool. Then you have downtown Columbia. Both of these areas are about 20-25 minutes away. Columbia is, guess what? The mule capital of the world, y'all. That's cool. All right, they have an annual Mule Day parade. Are you kidding me? You got to check that out. So super cool stuff. If Spring Hill doesn't have everything that you need, 20-25 minutes away, lots of cool things going on. Dining and shopping options you might be thinking about in the Spring Hill area. Here we are at Circa, and it is one of the most popular yet quaint restaurants in this area. So here's the deal. If you've watched our video on Bellevue, Spring Hill is a little bit like the Bellevue of Williamson County. It has a suburban feel. It has, in terms of dining, shopping, it has a ton of chain food and restaurants. You have big box home improvement stores, and yet it still has a small town feel. Then you have, in terms of restaurants, you have these sort of locally owned Nashville chains, which are really cool, like Jonathan's Grill and Boom Ba's Pizza. I'm a fan of both of those. Then you have in Spring Hill, what's unique to this area is one-of-a-kind restaurants like Grecian's Family and Antonici's Italian and restaurants like that. That's where it's one of the things that starts to add a little bit more character to this area. If you're enjoying this content, make sure you pause just for a second, hit the subscribe button so you don't miss out on any of our other weekly videos coming out. So we're here in the middle of the day, and as you can see, traffic really isn't that bad. However, if you're here during commute times, it is an absolute zoo. I mean, you have 2 lanes for 50,000 people that live here. Obviously, they're not all here at the same time, but it can feel that way. One resident on niche.com said, we're one of the fastest growing cities, and it takes 30 to 60 minutes to get 4 miles during commute time. So that's crazy. That's one of the biggest problems. We've had clients in the past that because of the traffic, they wouldn't even look at Spring Hill. They chose to look at just other areas. But guess what? The traffic problem here in Spring Hill is getting ready to change. Why? The Tennessee Department of Transportation awarded a Nashville company $53 million project to extend Buckner Road to the interstate and create an interstate interchange there. Massive, massive win for Spring Hill. The project has already started, it's in the works, and it's expected to be complete in spring of 2024. Infrastructure isn't always the most glamorous thing going on, but it is definitely something that the residents of Spring Hill can be really excited about, and we look forward to the traffic really being helped out. So Spring Hill is taking care of the traffic issue, and now they are beginning to work on the office space issue. There's not much office space at all in this area. You really have to commute 25, 30 minutes away to the Franklin area. However, one of the most exciting projects is coming to Spring Hill, and that is June Lake. It is in the works. Behind me, you can see construction area. If you have watched our Stevens Valley video, then you know what a planned unit development is, and you know I love planned unit developments because everything is just put together so nicely. And June Lake is going to be that. It's 2,100 acres. This place is going to be massive. And word on the street is even the Predators are eyeing it as the next place for their practice facility. All right, this is the real estate section where we show you what does your money buy at a low price point, mid price point, high price point. Come on in, check out the most affordable option of the one we're gonna look at today. This one, like we talked about in the beginning of the video, Spring Hill is in both Williamson and Maury County. This one's in Maury County. This one's listed at about $450,000. So what I like about this home is it has 4 bedrooms, 2-car garage, and 2,300 square feet, so quite a bit of space. This is house number 2, mid-price house in Spring Hill. So let's go check it out. All right, so what I really like about this house is the curb appeal. I like the architecture front elevation. I like the glass double doors at the front. I like the window casings. There's a lot of windows, which means you have a lot of natural light coming in. I absolutely love that you have real sand and stain hardwood floors. These are a beautiful color, but I love the quality of the floors. You have a fireplace with a brick surround. You have nice quartz countertops. These cabinets are in line with the price of this home, which is currently listed at about $780,000. You have a 2-car garage, and I love that you have not only the bedrooms, but you have a really spacious bonus room, making it over 3,000 square feet. I also really appreciate some of the tile selections. They just bring a character, a design element to the home that some of the other homes don't have. All right, we've seen the low and the mid. Now it's time to check out the high end. So this one is a beauty. Let's get right in. All right, so what I really like about this house are a lot of the features of it. Here in the kitchen, you have this massive island. You have really nice quality cabinets. They're all soft close. And again, the quality of the cabinetry here is evident compared to some other homes. The closet space in the master bedroom is huge. It has a loop around to the laundry room. So you can access a laundry room from both the hallway and the master. Super cool. This house is sitting at over about 4,000 square feet. We're at 1.3 in this house. Some of just the fixtures and finishes, you can tell the quality of them is a higher level, which is really cool. I also love the vaulted ceiling in both the living room and the master. It just gives this really spacious feel in the house that's really nice. We've got a bonus feature for you. We have showed you a low, mid, and high priced home in the Spring Hill area. Now we want to give you a sense of, okay, if you're going to go luxury in this area, what do you get? Let's check it out. All right, so what I love about this home is number one, the architecture. Chris Rebels, he's a regionally known architect and he designed this house. So you have this beautiful architecture with the stone and the hardy plank and the wood beams outside. It's just a gorgeous, gorgeous exterior. I love that inside you have really nice custom-made cabinetry. You have Thermador appliances, which looks really just clean and sleek in the kitchen. The yard is beautiful. You have a 10-acre lot. It's flat. It backs up to the river. So there's actually a riverbed down there. You can access the water if you want to go kind of play in it, potentially even fish. And then just the wood accents inside, you can just tell, man, this thing is like really high quality. If you were looking for a luxury home in the Spring Hill, Thompson Station area, this one's listed about 3.1 right now, 3.132, and this is what you're looking at getting. Hopefully now you know Spring Hill is the right community for you. Whether you're looking to make a move to Spring Hill or anywhere in Metro Nashville, my team and I would love to help. We'll treat you like family and make sure you have a 5-star experience. If you'd like to connect with us by phone, text, email, check out the description below and check out our 300+ Google reviews online. This has been The Real Deal Spring Hill. I'll see you on the next video.